we're going to have a discussion now. And we've got someone, I mean, I was telling him that he's an OG because I was watching an interview where that was in 2013, way back. And Jonn Winner is our guest this afternoon. He's an urban gospel artist, and we'll get to talk about his music. Welcome to the show, Jonn.
Pleasure, sir.
How you doing?
Are you? I'm good. I'm pretty queen.
You know, the way we are talking about red carpet today, he's looking like he's...
Yes, for a red carpet event.
Thank you. You guys are looking like amazing, man. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
You've been doing this, I mean, 2013, if that interview is anything to go by,
Sure.
2013 till now is like 9 years.
Yeah.
When did you start?
I've been doing professional singing close to 10 years.
10.
Yeah, but I started very early. You know, at the age of 13, I was a choir director of a big church.
Okay.
You know, but I was doing circular. At some point in time, you know, I swayed off. Although everybody knew I was going to become a man of God, a pastor, quote unquote.
Okay.
You know, I tried to taste the other side of life. I call it my wilderness experience. It was a great time and I enjoyed it. I don't regret my past. I got to...
Was it still the name Jonn Winner?
No, I was Soul. Soul, S-O-U-L.
Okay.
Yeah, I was J Soul. So growing, when I decided to do contemporary urban, I had to switch. I had to wait on God and have the real name to do that. And I got Jonn Winner. You know, a winner is a winner over everything. Over trials, over tribulations, over hard times, over the good, the bad, the ugly, you know. Where's our spirit? So what you call yourself is what happens to you. What you speak is what you see. So my name has a reflection on my life, you know. So we keep winning and all I do is win, no matter what.
Okay, he wants to drop some bars. But anyways,
I'm enjoying you guys. You know, your energy is building a good synergy for me.
Okay, that's great. I mean, that's good to hear. So what
Pleasure.
have you been doing in the past? I mean, you mentioned that you've been in for 10 years, but I'm sure that for some time you've not really been around. You know, what have you been working on?
I've been working on my projects. I've been doing the African project, Invasion 1. I'm doing the Invasion 2. Actually, you know, Ghana was not accepting urban contemporary thing.
When you started, how was it?
We took on the bullets, you know, bro. We had to break the grounds, like piloting, more of a piloting kind of thing. Because this is well recognized in South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, UK. So Ghanaians were, you know, music is migrating. And the process of transition, people are not really buying into the vibe that what are the predecessors going to do? Like, hey, what are you guys bringing on board? Because our eyes has a strong youthful appeal. So immediately we come fully in the swing. It's like everybody's like, hey, these guys are bringing something new. So there were a few battles here and there we fought. And so far, so good. When we see the likes of the Joe Metals being recognized, we know there's good news for us. We know that Ghana is taking up the task to understand change and the migration of music. 2019-20 thereabout, I won Best Gospel Video for Foresight Video Awards. That was a big accolade for me.
Yeah.
I realized that I won the International Act of the Year on Gugma Awards. It throws a signal. It gives us a signal to the edge to keep going.
So you guys were like the pace setters of something new.
Yes, it was a trailblazing agenda.
Okay.
I'm curious though, how to know what were some of the things that you had.
Yes.
You know, as a good, you know, people know that you're like,
So
you know,
and
you know, you come in with,
swag.
what were some of the things they said?
People were thinking we
You're
were
not Holy Spirit filled.
number one, we're not real born again, man. And we're thinking also that we're going to drift the youth to a certain direction. But over the time, they've realized that whether they choose it or not, there's a drift, there's a move. And it's better they get some of us to spearhead that agenda to get the youth back on track into the church, you know, than letting them just go. Because the secret, what we're doing basically is on riding on tempos with the same message.
Yeah.
You understand? We need to catch up with the time. We need to catch up with systems. Do you get what I'm saying? If we want to stay back where we were, the youth is moving. The world is moving, we're moving on a very high pace. And till we get to believe and know that, listen, hey, let's stand up. Not to go the wrong way, still keep doctrines, everything in check, but now move it in a different dimension that will get the youth involved. I'm not just a gospel musician, I'm a frontline missionary.
Okay.
You know, I stand for the less and the privileged, for the lonely in society. I'm a voice for the voiceless. So I do more street campaigns. I am for the streets. I'm not just the guy in the church on the pews just to, you know, look all cool, pious and all that. I go out there to get the people on the street. I bring them in the church for my other gospel musicians to nurture, harness, and mentor them. So our agenda and our assignment is quite different. My assignment and my vision is so different. I'm a street person. I'm for the street because that's where I'm coming from.
So how do you like to be known as
Frontline missionary.
Okay, not
I'm a
only-
gospel musician, but I'm a
Okay.
frontline missionary.
Frontline missionary,
Okay,
yeah.
not only an artist.
No,
Okay.
I'm a frontline missionary.
Okay.
Okay. No, go on.
But I think we are going to talk about the same thing. His looks. You see, the urban gospel. Yeah, I'm talking about that because the
Sure.
urban gospel has to
Flow.
do with the looks.
Yeah.
And normal gospel musicians, it is believed like people want them to look modest,
Okay.
but some urban gospel artists have dreads, have
tattoos,
have
you
a
know,
way of
piercing,
dressing,
yeah.
and that's very difficult. As a gospel artist, do you think people should concentrate on the look or the words in the song?
First and foremost, we are in Ghana, in Africa. The problem in Africa is cultural boundaries. We have a lot of things that gives us some stops, some limitations. Fine. The same guy, when Donnie McLaughlin is in Ghana and he brings his band with the tattoos and the
Yeah.
dreadlocks, the
Go jump
pastors
to
will
it.
lift their hands, holy hands, But when some of us, we put on tattoos.
Yeah.
I don't have a tattoo, though. Yeah.
Would you like to have a tattoo?
I'm not a fan of tattoos.
Okay.
I'm not really a fan. So, but in the same vein, if I come and I have my shirt, sometimes I leave my hair, it goes almost twisted. You're like, oh. But you see, when we mount the platform by the special grace of God without humility, they feel raw power, the presence of God. Because who you think is not closer to God might be more closer to God.
Yeah.
We build personal relationships with God. So yes, if you can hear my submission very well, Ghana is gradually growing.
Okay.
There's a transition, there's a migration. And it will get to a point in time, I think that they will understand. Because way back, I don't think Joe Metto would like to shoot videos that has a dreadlocks guy in that video. She go, you get me? I'll wear jeans, or tattered jeans,
Yeah.
and sneakers. But when we started pushing this agenda, we had so many battles to fight, as I said earlier. But with time, you're knowing that no, there are people who have personal relationship with God, who have built good relationship with God. It's not just about the quote and unquote the showbiz aspect of the entertainment. These are real ministers. By the grace of God, without humility, I carry strong healing grace. When I'm when I'm ministering, there are healings. I have testimonies over and over. So, if you think you want to see me in this light, like this guy is all dressed up, it's like he looks here, like is this guy really into gospel? Like you mistake me, you lose it.
Yeah,
because I'll mount the podium and
I will shock you.
I would not shock you. It's not by might, it's not by power, but it's by the special grace of God.
I mean, before we get to your new song, there are a lot of urban gospel artists now. The pioneers yourself, King's Kid, Preachers.
Sure.
And
those are my brothers.
The recent ones, Kobe Sound, Black 360, Isaiah's. All of those guys. When you Evan Scott,
Sure.
when you look at them and you see what you're doing, how do you feel as someone who started this and they are, on that path?
It brings fulfillment to me. It brings I find purpose. I find a mandate. I find things happening. It's the greatest joy. I feel like God is giving me a new crown because this is also gathering a lot of people who think it's always the other side with their talents and their giftings. And that is where I have issues with. We have issues with the church because if there could be equal reason to sponsor people for education, there should be equal reason to sponsor people for talents. The church should pick talents in the church and nurture them. If there is a fund for artistry, musicmanship, talent, let's say choreography, dance, and painting, the church should turn, because the church is losing her heroes and her heroines to the world, quote and unquote. If you do a cross-check, you know that all the big acts from America to wherever, from the Jay-Z, the Sean Carters to the PDDs to mention that they were all from the church. What happened? Along the line, the church refused to help them. The church refused to hold them up. So they switched because the other side is waiting for them to embrace them and push them to every level. You know what I'm saying? So it's my joy to see everybody, excelling because it's an agenda. Ministry is not competition, it's completion. It's like building a structure. I come and lay a brick, somebody else comes to lay, I come and lay, we lay with one agenda to raise a structure up. So it's a forceful energy, it's a corporate anointing, it's a collective oil, and we are doing it like that. And it's my joy. King's Kid is like family, Isaiah's family, preachers, family. So, you know, when the new joint is, you join,
Yeah.
like, this one is good, man, let's push it. You know, we have that conversation. And trust me, it's a good one. We're going somewhere. Ghana should get ready. Whether they like it or yes, urban gospel is hitting it so hard, man.
I see. So you've got a new one out.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it, the message in there.
Okay, the new one is Bless Me. It's a great song that I wrote to inspire the younger generation and inspire people. Actually, my album is into portfolios. I have the ones, I have people that can consume for the aged, for the young at heart, the older generation, everybody. So this particular one is for the youth at heart and the young people, that they should understand that there is a way God blesses, and God blesses. I want them to understand the Christian perception of financial prosperity, that we can still be with God and God will bless us so much. And as you keep prophesying over your life, what you speak is what you see. So this song is more prophetic. As you're speaking it, I might not be having a helicopter or a private jet, but I'm speaking inside. And within a very short space of time, if God should bless me with a private jet, I shouldn't be surprised. Because most of the secular, we call them secular, know how to use the power word. You see Davido singing and talking about Bentleys and Rolls Royce, and he doesn't have one. But after 2-3 years of his career, you see him using 3 Bentleys and all. So this is something that is going to inspire everybody, not even the young people. So we keep speaking till you see it. So it's Bless Me. I shot it in somewhere in Dubai with Ezekiel Tete of Stip. Solid Multimedia. Yeah. So it's a huge project, and I want to thank him wherever he is. It's a big project, and Ghana should watch it. We're getting close to 40K over 13 days now since we released it. On YouTube. So we're hoping to get like 1 million, 1.5, so that we reach the masses. Let them know that God bless us. And
we're going to check out the music video, and of course, whatever you want in your heart, I'm sure that it's going to happen. So that's why. So let's check out Jonn Winner, and he calls this one Bless Me.
I like the way you bless me, yo. I like the way you bless me, yo.
Okay, so Jonn Winner with that beautiful video shot in Dubai.
With a winning video.
In Dubai, and it's Bless Me. God is scattered every day.
You the boss of my brain, oh. Kill you there. You the scatter my head, oh.
But Jonn, how much did you spend on the video?
For budget-wise, it was huge, but it was more of relationship.
Okay, to whom you know?
Yeah, you know, I build relationships over the time.
Yeah.
Money's good, but I prefer to build relationships. I'm in some state in my life that I consider relationships. So I built it with Ezekiel. I'm like, bro, he called me like, Jonn, we got to do this. Before then, we had to do some other video. So I just like, bro, we need to do it. He said, Jonn, I'm with you. So let's fly, we just got our tickets. We got out of the country.
Straight out.
For holidays, like we're out there
I like
for
the
2
fact
weeks.
that gospel artists invest in music videos. I mean, we had...
But it's happening these days.
Yeah.
No, I have a brand promise. One of my brand promises is excellence. So I don't do anything beneath excellence. I give to my consumers and my loyal followers what I promised them. So.
Okay, so after Bless Me, what's the...
Hosanna is the biggest bang that's coming.
Hosanna is the next one?
Yeah, loud, large, and unplugged.
Loud.
I see. Hey!
And will we have a concert? I mean, 2 years ago, you had a concert.
The Junction Mall, I did a major carnival.
Which was very huge.
Yes, I'm going to do a major carnival again. I get to have all the urban guys on one stage.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, to push the agenda. You know, the agenda is to go out there and reach out to the people on the street.
Okay.
And it's also a platform to marry artistry, musicmanship with the corporate world. Because gospel music is giving equal value for money, and we want people to accept the fact that we have the mileage, we have the leverage, we have the following. So the corporate world should get on board to help us and invest money to us, and they'll never regret. Because if we should face the real fact, gospel shows in Ghana are the biggest. We sell like it's up there, but you know, our predecessors have done amazingly well, but I think the baton has been given to us and we need to run well and do it bigger than before. Yeah, do more.
Jonn, we've got to wrap up. Your social media handles.
I'm humbled.
Yeah.
So everybody should follow me on Instagram at Jonn Winner. JONNWINNER. On Instagram, on Twitter, JONNWINNER. On Facebook, Jonn Space Winner. Charlie, follow me. Let's get interactive. Let's vibe. There's a convo. Let's build it together. Frontline Missionary. I say so.
Hey. Frontline Missionary. We are saying so. So that was Jonn, and thank you so much for joining us.
Humble,
this
great to
afternoon.
have
If
you.
you're going for an award show, and you've got to step on the red carpet, what goes into it?
Okay, I have my clothing line, Jonn Couture.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's all about repping Jonn Winner on
Jonn
the red
I have a
carpet.
clothing line, Jonn Couture. So I do.
So on a regular, would you do suit or kaftan?
I do kaftans. I do this Kokweku Ghana. So I do kaftans. yes.
See.
But we have to change the kaftan. Let's challenge things. Let's spice things up.
Oh, no,
you see, this one, I'm loving this look.
I'm very open for ideas.
Okay.
I respect
okay,
ideas.
okay.
So
But
come
this
on.
is amazing.
Thank
This is
you.
amazing,
Thank
yeah.
you.
He's swagged up.
He's swagged up.
Oh, you looking good. No, I was coming to meet you, and I had to be very careful about your corporate colors. So I just did your corporate colors.
Oh,
Interesting.
thank you.
Thank you so much
you.
for joining us,
Welcome, sir.
Jonn
Pleasure.
Winners.